Super Dodo. You've spoke about this many times. No, don't just keep looking at me like that, dude. Harry, stay out of this. Right, Super Dodo. It's my bed. You're too big for it, and last time you were in there, you left feathers all over the house. And poop. See what I mean? Right there. You just do that everywhere you want to. That can't be a thing. I mean, I realize I do that too, but still, alright? I mean, it's my house. I built it. Go build your own house. But then stay here so where I can ride you whenever I want to. So, you heard that. Yeah, go up. That tree right there. Go build one in there. Right behind you. It's right behind you. Turn around and look. You just don't even believe me, do you? There is seriously a tree right behind you. And you can't come in the house. Because you poop on it. Everywhere. On the bed, even. I had to remake the bed, dude. You just can't come in the house. Alright? Don't look at me like that. Alright. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Soloing the Ark. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we are busy arguing with our dinosaurs. We're arguing with Super Dodo. Super Dodo is doing his thing, as usual. Yeah. Just stop, dude. Stop, man. Dude, you will win the staring contest. I'm not getting into a staring contest with you again. Alright? Ah, fine. I'll just go grab all your meat from the trough and I'll just cook it up because you don't need it, apparently. You're just too busy over there going, yeah, I've been coming to your house. Dinosaurs, I swear, you guys have no self-control. Right. But yeah, so today we're starting off with cooking up some meat, taking a look at our veggies, taking a look at just about everything we've got. We've got 17 already. Wow, holy crap. Oh, we've got 20 carrots. Yeah, hey, if we can find ourselves a nice Equus, we can totally tame that sucker up. So, I think today, what we're gonna do is, what I plan on doing is, I mean, we've got the base, and I like this base. This is a cool base, but this is the beginner's guide base. And, I mean, this is, you know, it's kind of basic, it's kind of rudimentary. It's everything a growing Ark survivor needs. You know, it's got our crops, stuff like that. It's got our beer barrel, which has, oh, and we've already got a beer! Woohoo, we've got beer! All right, so, now that we've got that, and Super Dodo, yeah, bugger off. All right, so, now that we've got that done, I think today what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of time and we're going to go out and we're going to look for good base locations for where we want to build at least the first base. I know there's a couple different bases that I plan on building throughout this season. Ones that I never got around to in Season 4. Ones that I was, you know, after I was building, I was like, you know what, that'd be a really cool spot, you know? And then also ones that, you know, I've always just wanted to build there. So I think this season, we're going to build in a few different spots. I'm going to have some primary bases littered throughout, not just little outposts like in Season 4. We're going to have bases. Yeah. And, because I love building. I absolutely love building. It's probably one of my favorite things to do in Ark. That and taming new dinos and then riding around on Super Dodo while I have my Foo on my shoulder flinging poop at everything. Seriously, that is one of my favorite things. All right, and then also riding around on Thylacoleo. Shut up, Perry. Gosh, yeah, you're in the shot. What else more do you want? Gosh. Ah, Perry. He just doesn't get it, does he? I don't think he does. All right. Okay, so yeah, today what we're gonna do is we're going to cook. Oh, we've got a bird egg. Yeah, nice bird egg. Yep. All right, so we've got a bird egg. We've got lunch cooking over here, and hey, we've already got a bunch of lunch done. Nice. All right, so once we have lunch done, we're gonna go out and we're going to go. Oh, you need more sport powder. All right, we're gonna go out and we're gonna go look around the island for some cool base areas. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like something that I would really enjoy doing. I have a feeling that a lot of other people would really enjoy. So you know what? We're gonna go discuss base locations today because there are a lot of really cool ones on this map. I mean, a lot of really cool ones. All right, let's see. Over. Hey, I'm in the taming drawer. Hey, we're getting up there in narcotics. Nice. All right, and also besides, this base is getting kind of small. I mean, it's a decent sized base. It's got room for, you know, the fabricator and the the smithy. It's got the refining forge. It's got everything that a growing Ark survivor needs, like I said. But it doesn't have, you know, the amenities. You know, it doesn't have the creature comforts. It doesn't have, you know, Some of that. Or that, or that, or that, or that. And we need to include all that in our base. I have no clue what that was I was pointing to. But that's something I was pointing to. Alright, and also, since we've got the carrots, I think we're going to take out Super Dodo. I was actually going to take out the Pteranodon today. Which, he's hiding over there. I was going to take out the Pteranodon, but if we can find a cool Equa, since we've got the carrots, we're going to bring it back here, and we're going to tame that sucker up. Just in case, just so you know, that's what's probably going to be happening. The Super Dodo is already leveling up pretty well in stamina. Alright, so let's get over here and let's go see what all we can see. Because, I mean, this spot right here, the spot that I built at right here, this is actually a really good spot for a base. I mean, it's right here on the edge of this. So you don't have to worry too much about bad things. Every once in a while, you get like a Raptor or a Dillo in here. But just having a Trike on neutral up in front will just clear all that out of there for you. Yeah, and then Raptors, yeah, they'll kind of come up like this. And, you know, they won't wander too far in. But also, you can get Mesopithecus up here. Which is amazing. It's just I wasn't fortunate enough to find one on this playthrough. Super Dodo, look what I found for you. There you go. Ooh, Broth of Enlightenment. Yeah, Rockwell record number 21. Thank you, Rockwell. I think, maybe, possibly. One more. All right, so let's get over here, and I want to go take a look, because there's a couple spots up here that are really good. So, you know what? Let's do some time travel. You guys ready for some time travel? All right. Bam! Time travel. Yep, that's how that works. Exactly. The power of editing. I love doing time travel little bits. And there's runes up here as well. And now this island right up here, this is actually a really good spot for a base as well. More in PvE than PvP, but yeah. Come here, come here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, yeah, that one right there. There we go. 50, 25, 70. That is just perfect. Let's get you a little bit more health. See if we can get that rounded out. And then after that, we will start just working on melee damage and weight. And that's all you need, Super Dodo. Just everything a growing Super Dodo needs. But yeah, right up here on the top of this up here, this is actually a pretty decent spot for a base. You can get some really cool views. But over here is actually even a better spot. But this one right here, the one over here, there's actually a loot drop that comes down right on top of this, which means that you have to have that enabled on here where you can build around the loot drops. Or else you won't be able to build right up here. But there's also a really good spot up here. Hey, more loot drops! Hey, nice! Thank you! Oh, Raptor. Stupid Raptors. But hey, I will take the level up. Thank you. Yeah, 49.90, that'll work. Bam! And now we're working on melee damage. But yeah, right up around here is a great spot for a base. Right around here, and also there's this little lip right over on the back side of this area. And I'll show this on the map here in just a sec. This little lip right here, it's actually a really flat spot. And flat spots in Ark are hard to find. And this is probably one of the flatter spots that there is. It's really cool. And that right there is located way down here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. Yeah. Right over by the red obelisk right up there, so where you have all your upload and transfer needs taken care of right next to your base. It's kind of cool. All right, so hey, let's do a little bit more time travel as we head over to this area. And bam, here's some time travel again for you. I wanted to turn in mid-flight, but I was like, you know what, that would have ruined my time travel. And then here, right here, this is also another great spot, and this is right next to the red obelisk, which is wicked cool. There's this huge pool down here, which I love. And I don't know if anybody knows this about me, but I love waterfalls. I'm a big fan of waterfalls. I love heights. Heights don't scare me. Matter of fact, I actually kind of get exhilarated by looking, you know, over the corner of cliffs and stuff like that. I know, it freaks a lot of people out. But, I kind of enjoy it. You know, in a past life being skydiving and stuff like that. But, yeah, and also over here, we've got... this huge area right here where there's got all this river rocks right here just waiting to be plucked from the river. That's a ton of metal right here. Plus, lots of tapajaras, everything like that up here. There's this nice little bit right here. And that tapajara, suck it, dude. Yeah, do your little flasher thing and run on, man. All right, what level are you anyway? 45. And hey, how you doing? Yeah. All right, but yeah, and then there's this little lake up here, which the lake, it's a little weird. It's really hard to see in there. This lake isn't that deep. It looks like it's deep, but it's really not that deep. It's just the color of the lake that does it. And I think that's really wicked cool as well. Yeah. And of course, now it's got a parasaur in it. This is Parasaur Lake. All right. So yeah, you know what? If this is Parasaur Lake, if we take and we build Perry a shrine right up here, and we put Perry up here, then maybe, you know, he could continue to do his little thing, and then he'd shut up around our base. That was a great idea, Perry. Yeah, good idea, Super Dodo. All right, and this spot right here with the waterfalls and everything, it's just right down that way. The arrow's pointing at the waterfalls. Yeah, it's a pretty cool spot. All right, so hey, let's go over here and let's go take a look at another spot. All right, now we're heading off. I'm closer to Raptor Alley, and there's a loot drop over here. I'm gonna see if I can get it, but I see that Carno right down there. That's probably gonna try to come eat my tender biddles. But, see, can we do this? Hey, Carno, I'm sneaking. You can't see me, I'm sneaking. Super Dodo. All right, fly casual. Ooh, an Ascendant Mammoth Saddle. Oh, holy crap. Wow, that's a good Mammoth Saddle. And it's pre-made. Woohoo! Wow. Damn, okay. Yeah, game on. We need to tame a mammoth now. All right, so yeah, this spot right here, this is actually what I call Raptor Alley. A lot of raptors spawn around here, which is kind of unfortunate. But there's actually some pretty flat spots up top of here that are really cool. Now, getting metal around here, it's a little hard. But this is actually a really good spot for a base if you like building with pillars. It's pretty good. And now there's another spot right over here that I want to talk about before we head up to that area up there, into the trees. The trees up there, they hide some pretty cool stuff. A lot of people, you know, they don't even really, think about, you know, clear cutting the forest and seeing what the ground looks like, because there's a lot of cool spots up inside those forests that nobody really pays that much attention to. But right here, this is actually another really cool spot. Right here on the lip of this, right up above this, the lake right here. Now this lake, this little inlet, you can actually get some megalodons and stuff through there. You can't get anything bigger than megalodon through there, but you can definitely get megalodons in, and you can just park them right inside of here. It's really cool. Yeah, Sarcos actually spawn right here. There's actually a Sarco spawn that spawns, let's see, right there is where the Sarco spawns. I know that by heart because this right here is the very first spot that I ever built a base. Matter of fact, this flat spot right here, right when the game very first came out, I built a base right here. A big, massive base with towers all over it and everything like that. Oh, you suck! No. All right. No. Don't do it. Stay away from me. All right, and then there's this spot over here. This spot right here is really good, but it's hard to build here without cutting off everything that makes this this area right here look great. Because this area right here, it does look great. But I've seen a lot of people, they'll come in here and they'll build right here, and they'll just clear cut everything, and then cut down this tree right here, and then they'll just build like a massive base on the inside of here, and that just ruins it. It totally ruins it. But if you take and you build there, oh, hey, more XP. Thank you. All right, and then if you take it and then you build like on these pillars right here, on these cliffs, like what I did in the very first season 1 of Soloing the Ark, or if you build up here and you get like a bridge that goes across like this, over to here, you can make some really awesome bases here. But the key thing is to, you know, not destroy what makes it so pretty. And that is the trees. Yeah. All right. Now, over here, we're going to talk about this one right here. How many levels did you get off? Super Dodo, you're leveling up quick, man. There you go, 734. Bam! 500 melee damage already. Super Dodo, you are kicking butt, dude. I don't care what that Troodon right there said about you. He's just jealous, man. That's all it is. He's just jealous. All right. So, this area right up here, this is another good spot. But you do get raptors and carnos and the occasional T-Rex that'll come down from up there and then just start wasting you. But this spot right here is a really good spot. But the metal, there is a pretty decent area for metal right here, over here on that, this little river right here. There's a ton of river rocks over here. And this is actually a really good spot for river rocks, which is kind of cool. All right, so... And of course, there's a Sarco right there with a big weird tail. What level are you, buddy? You know, I'm gonna be in the market for a Sarco here soon. You're 20. Never mind, you suck. All right, but yeah, all these river rocks right here, there are just a ton of river rocks in here, all the way down on the ground, on the underneath all this water. There's a ton of them. And now on Season 2, I built a big, massive base right here, and I love that base. That's probably one of my favorite bases I've ever built, is right here. And it shows, you know, what you can do when you just clear cut some of these areas, and then you keep the rest of the area looking really pretty, because all this right here, it's like kind of flat right around here. You can build. And the base I built was like all suspended right here with a glass floor, where you could see down, you can see the waterfall going underneath. Now, I never really perfected the back ramp area in the back, but you know what? It was still pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to build here this season, though. But this is a great spot. And here, let me show you where on the map. Right up here. Bam. Right there. All right, so once we get stamina, we're going to be moving on. All right, and here's another cool waterfall, just right up the river from down over there. And then there's baryonyx and stuff that spawn in here. Plus, there's also spinos that spawn right around here, and all these rocks right here, they're like natural taming pens, kind of. You mean you can knock out just about anything that you want right here. It's really cool. I've tamed spinos on foot right here because this is so easy to have them not be able to chase you and get stuck on the rocks. Yeah, with a crossbow, spinos with a crossbow. Yeah. Is there another down here? Oh, it totally is. Super Dodo, can you get this without getting wet? Yes. Nailed it. All right, wow, we're getting a lot. There we go. All right, and that one right there, that is right here. Bam. All right, so up here on the volcano is really cool spots. Is a really cool spot for building. Plus, also, there's this a waterfall just right here. I love this waterfall. This waterfall is probably one of the biggest ones in the game on the island. It is really wicked cool. But the only problem with this right here is you'll get Rexes every once in a while. Every once in a while, you'll actually get a Giga that'll spawn on the volcano and work its way down, especially on public servers. Yeah, so you have to kind of keep an eye out for that. So, but this is a really, really good spot for a map, or for a for a base. It's really cool. And also up here on the edge of the volcano, but on the volcano there's no water, so you have to depend on catching the water in water collectors, so where you can give yourself some water, and then it makes it really hard to cook. But it's still actually a really good spot up here. You can build. I mean, if you enjoy building on pillars, I do. I like building on pillars. Just have ceiling floors. I like building like that sometimes. All depends on the base, but you can actually build some really intricate builds up here. Like this right here. This spot right here is just screaming for a big, huge base to be built on it, because with how this is out like this, you can have like a massive ceiling structure come over with pillars built all the way down here and just support it into there. Yeah, it'll take you a little bit, and some grappling hooks, stuff like that, or just get a really good tapajara that can carry a bunch of weight for holding the pillars, and then you can build right there. It's actually really cool all the way around here. And then on Season 2, I built a secret volcano lair before they activated the volcano, and then they turned it into the tech cave. I built one up there. And then also, in Season 4, I built one further down over here on this side. And I kind of regret never, ever using that to its full extent. And I think it was right here that I built it. Pretty sure. It might have been around this side. No, yeah, it was right here that I built it. Yeah, this is actually a really good spot. It takes a lot of pillars to be able to get the kind of structure you want, but once you get the foundation structure on there, it turns out to be really, really wicked cool. Now, one of the best benefits of this is right up here, there's a whole ton of, there's a whole ton of metal and crystal and everything like that in here. But you have to be careful because, yeah, lava kills. Yeah, it does. I know. Weird things like that. Lava kills. I know, it's weird, right? Right. All right, so, yeah, let's get heading over here. There's another cool spot over here that I want to take a look at. Plus, also, there's a couple spots in the redwood, like right over there on the top of that, mountain over there. That's a really good spot for building. And then over there, right over, no, over there, by that lake. There's another couple really good spots for building, where you can just kind of clear out the smaller trees and build a base. But you always have to worry about thylacoleos and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. So, yeah. All right, well, hey, I'm going to get heading off over to a couple other spots. We're going to go over by the green obelisk now. Then we've thoroughly covered the west. Now we're going to go cover some of the east. So, yeah, this last little bits, I'm going to kind of just, I'm not going to do the whole zooming around, talking about everything. We're just going to get to the spot and we're going to talk about it because the video is going to go on for days if I don't. Because there's just so many cool spots here. Yeah. What level are you, buddy? 25. Oh. All right. But up here, this right here is a great spot for making, for just harvesting metal. Now, unfortunately, gigas do spawn around here, so you need to be aware of that. But if you can build a refinery section right down there, matter of fact, there's an Anki right there, down there waiting. Oh. Look at this. What level are you, bud? Seriously? Dude, I'm trying to showcase you. Alright, it's shy. Alright. But this spot right here is great for harvesting metal, obsidian, and crystal up here. This mountain is amazing. But there are gigas, so be aware of that. Wait, did that say 140? No, it said 10. Oh my gosh. Alright, but yeah, this spot right here, if you can build a, you can actually build a metal, an all-metal refinery base right here. And it'll cut off a couple of the metal spawns, but you can take an Anki just right up here and then gather all the stuff, have Argents following you, and, or you carry the Anki up here with the Argents, and then just bash all these things, and then have the Argents carry them back for you. It's amazing. This spot right here, it's truly a great spot for a metal refinery. And then down there, this, I wouldn't build down there. There's gigas. Yeah, gigas bad. Giga's bad. Life good. Giga's bad. Alright, now up here, this is another really good spot. Now, I like this spot because there's just so much metal right here. But the unfortunate part is, if you build anywhere on this, you cut off a lot of the metal spawns. Which is very, very unfortunate. Alright, sorry about that weird cut right there. There was a massive truck going by outside that was just going super slow. So, yeah, I mean, this spot right here, this is a really, really good spot. If you can build with a whole bunch of pillars, you can actually make a ramp that goes all the way up to this. I did that in Season 4. Now, they changed the amount of foundation support that you need. So, where you can't just do the entire suspended bridge like I did in Season 4, but you have to run pillars down a little bit further. But, yeah, it's totally doable. Totally doable. And also, you can build over here. Over here's a really good spot, but there's T-Rexes. But this is also a really good spot for getting T-Rexes. 85, hey. And also, right here is another flat spot. But this flat spot right here, you get all sorts of bad stuff coming off that mountain, coming off from down here, and then from there, and over there. And it's a pretty dangerous area. So it's more of an advanced base. But if you're interested in, you know, building like that, it's actually pretty cool. Then up here, there's also this little loot drop up here, which is kind of cool, which we're going to go get. Thank you. Sure. All right. Hey, Super Dodo, can you carry this for me, buddy? Yeah? Don't worry, I'll get you some meat here in just a minute. I know you're getting pretty hungry. Alright. But yeah, this waterfall right here is another great spot to build. There's flat areas on both sides of it, but you have to clear out the rocks. It takes you a little bit of time. But you can build right up here, all the way around here. And then these, these paths into the woods up here, they are actually kind of cool. You get really used to them once you've lived here for a while, and you kind of begin to know them like the back of your hand. There's a little swampy area right over here. It's kind of cool. Yeah, this right here. I like the look of this. It's really weird and desolate. This is like the only place on the island that looks like this, and it looks cool. Yeah. But over here, there's another section of flat rock over here, and then right over there. And this little bit of this stretch of land, it's way over here. But one thing that you need to know is that big hunk of rock right there, it's called Giga Mountain. Yes, it's called Giga Mountain for a reason. At least I call it Giga Mountain. You should call it Giga Mountain too, because just call it Giga Mountain for a reason. Seriously, it's bad, bad stuff up there. Bad. All right, and then over here, there's a bunch of really cool flat areas right here. Down over like this. This spot right here is actually kind of cool, but even though it looks like this, you still have to build a lot with, pillars, or you have to build, like, descending, foundations with ramps that go down. It's a little weird to build here, but, you know, it's not that bad. Really not that bad. It just takes a little bit of more advanced building techniques. Same thing with this up here. And then up here, there's actually this really cool little rock foundation thing up here. I like this. I've wanted to build around here for a while. The only reason I don't is because of Gigas. Gigas terrify me. I don't like having Gigas come and waste me. Yeah, this right here, this is... Alright, right. There you are. I see you. Oh, I probably should have gotten the other one. Over at the other base. Dude, you are just leveling up really fast. Good job, dude. Alright. So yeah, this spot right here is another really good spot. But, like I said, Gigas. Gigas are a thing. I mean, I wouldn't mind building here. You know, once, you know, I figure out a good way to, keep the Gigabutts off my butt. Because Gigabutts stepping on your butt, it's always a bad thing. Alright, now right here, right above the swamp, this is actually another really good spot. Now, swamps actually have a lot of valuable resources in them. Yeah, there's all sorts of really cool stuff. You get lots of dinos. You can get, leech blood, all sorts of cool stuff from in here. The only problem is with this area right here, lack of metal. But it is a nice flat area for building, and it's right above the swamp. Not right here, it's just right up here. Bam, right? Yeah. And then also there's the underwater cave right over there. It's actually a really cool spot. Alright, now right here's another really cool spot. But this one right here suffers from the same problem with a lack of metal in the area. But over there, there's actually a whole bunch of river rocks. Not nearly as much as over on the west side of the island, but there's still quite a bit. And right over there, there's Herbivore Island. And we've already covered Herbivore Island, so I'm not going to cover it right now. But Herbivore Island, it's actually really cool. There are some metal spawns up there. Some of them are buried in the ground, which is kind of cool. But there's actually, you know what? We'll head over there here in just a minute because there's a couple really cool spots over there. But this spot right here, this is actually, actually pretty good. Because, I mean, right here, right over here. Let me get over on this side. There's the lava cave right down here. Now, if you get an Anki inside of the lava cave, you can go down in there and you can harvest a whole ton of, I mean, there's a bunch of resources and stuff down there. It's pretty good. But the problem is getting the Anki inside of there. You have to breed it and then you have to walk it in and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, but there's Dillos inside of there and all sorts of different stuff. Yeah. The lava cave is pretty easy, but, yeah, you need to be able to jump to be able to progress through it. So Ankis can't get that far, so you can't really finish the thing with the Anki, but you can harvest a bunch of crystal, a bunch of metal, a bunch of other stuff like that. It's kind of cool. All right, so let's get over to Herbivore Island. Oh, and hold on, this right here. Bam, way down there. Right down there. All right, now here's Herbivore Island. Now, Herbivore Island, this place right here is just screaming build on me. This place right here, it's amazing. And nothing bad spawns here. Nothing bad. The only thing that can eat you are sharks in the waters, and that's it. Everything else, there's Ankis, there's, you don't get Dodicaruses, but there's, Ankis, there's, Stegos, there's, quite a few cool things. There's Pelagornis, there's Pteranodons, Brontos, Trikes, you get some Perries on here. It's pretty cool. And then there's also this whole, caldera right up here, where you can just build on with this bay right here, where you can bring, like, Mosas in. Yeah, it's big enough to bring a Mosa in. And then, of course, there's sharks out here in the water, tending their tunas. What level are you, buddy? 70. Hey, not bad. Alright, but yeah, also, and also right around here, this is a great spot if you want to have, like, a Tuso base, because Tusos spawn in these waters right around here. A lot of Tusos. Yeah. This is actually one of these spots that I go to for Tusos. Down in the waters, right off of Herbivore Island. Get a lot of them. Alright, remember when I was talking about where you go inside and you clear cut some of these forests? Yeah, here, let's pop inside of this one up here. Rich metal. And of course, raptors, but still. I mean, yeah. Rich metal right up on top of this. This is kind of amazing. This spot right here is just right here. Alright, way down here. Yeah, places where a lot of people just really don't look. A lot of people just really don't want to go. Yeah, you can come up here, you can build a base, like right here, and then just farm rich metal right next to your base, right up there, and just have it respawn. It's amazing. Yeah, and there's beavers right down here, in these waters. where you can have just all the cementing paste you need, plus the metal. This is actually a really good spot for a base. And then over there, there's the standing stones a little bit. And then also there's this. Now on this right here, I actually built right here on this rock on when I was playing Primitive Plus, a little mini-series that I did a while back. And it's a really good spot to build. Right over there, there's also another little bit over there. But that place over there is kind of desolate. So you have to pipe in all the resources from other places. But there's tons of stone. Tons of stone. Holy crap. Who would have thought that a place filled with rocks would have tons of stone? Well, that place has it. Yeah. So, yeah. But also there's the one cave up here, right around here, which also means that this spot right here is a really good spot for a base, because that cave is right there, and you can farm a bunch of metal inside that cave. You just have to learn how to do it. Yeah, kind of cool. All right, well, hey, let's head back to base. I think we've covered a whole bunch of base locations. There's a whole bunch more left on this map, but those are the ones that I've been thinking about for building for this season. And one of the ones that we've been talking about this season, I'm definitely going to build there. So I'm gonna have to go back over. As I'm editing this video, as I'm replaying this video, I'm gonna go back over and decide which one that we're gonna build on, because there are so many cool spots to build in this map. It's great. That's a cool trauma. Hey, buddy, how you doing? And there's an alpha raptor. Oh, you know what? I could probably kill an alpha raptor with Super Dodo. Super Dodo's wicked tough now. Dude, we just went all around the island. You better watch out. Right, but hey, I hope the video helped you out. I hope you liked the video. I hope some of these base locations give you some good ideas. So hey, if you liked the video, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate that. Super Dodo really he appreciates this so much he pooped. And not in the house this time. Not on my bed. All right, so hey, until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo. Take it easy. Oh yeah, and subscribe. Yeah, you know that whole thing. Yeah, you know how YouTube works. Right, yeah, subscribe, thumbs up. Yeah, that whole thing. And then have a good day, everybody. Take it easy.